Here comes the Queen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Back at NXT, Charlotte was part of a group called the Four Horsewomen with Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. Wow, has Charlotte evolved from those times.
Charlotte has spearheaded a movement to take this women's division.
The Irish last kicker.
Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Go ahead, Byron. Get head over heels. Tell us why Becky Lynch is so great.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she is one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution. I love these girls.
And their opponents, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
WWE's resident mean girls under the bright lights on the big stage, exactly where the Iconics belong. They may or may not be two of my most trusted sources.
Oh, I believe that.
This is iconic.
The Australian duo have taken WWE by storm and show no signs of slowing down.
Two ladies who have known each other since high school in Sydney, Australia, now causing havoc and dismay.
And goodness gracious, they do great impressions.
They're horrible.
Big-time tag team match underway here.
Beautiful technique.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
In control.
Swinging neckbreaker connects.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Bringing it back into the ring. Does not want to be there.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
She goes for the cover. Oh, man, they don't even seem hurt after that.
Not yet.
Getting closer now. Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
Up and... Blackjack! Face first. She goes for the cover. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
Gonna take more than that.
Such vicious.
She goes for the cover. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
That's how you use the ropes to your advantage. Oh, and a knee. And a good golly, what a knee. Nailed it. You gotta believe this one's over. She goes for the cover. This one's far from over. Still too fresh.
Look at her go. Exploder suplex.
She's starting to stammer here. At this point, she really needs to think about making a tag to her partner.
The Exploder. There it is. Oh, man, Peyton Royce is in trouble.
Big slam. They got him.
Got the disarmer. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
And that's it. This one is over. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here are your winners, Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch.
What an incredible submission move. And here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
With wins like
WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power.
Michael Corey, time to hop aboard the positivity bus because the New Day is here.
I hope your positivity bus drives right into a bridge embankment.
Take that back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
Do you eat your burritos with, like, almond milk?
Well, of course, I have a sensitive system. Well, Michael, say it with me. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. All right, we'll just keep it a solo party.
The Colognes are here. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Ooh, what impact. Primo's setting it up. Is he done?
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go...
He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out? Slammed with authority.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be...
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus, he's got the shoulders down, and kicking out is Xavier Woods.
Way too early.
Xavier Woods is one of the most energetic superstars in WWE today. In June of 2016, Xavier's abilities helped the New Day become the longest-reigning WWE Tag Team Champions of all time. Oh, it certainly is a new day. Yes, it is.
Get in there, ref.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Xavier Woods is credited for his high energy and positivity, but sometimes Xavier's in-ring abilities go underappreciated. Woods is dynamic in the ring and can throw down with any superstar, as we saw during the New Day's intense battle with the Wyatt family and Woods' bouts with AJ Styles.
Look, guys, there's no doubt that New Day rocks, but let's remember, Xavier Woods can rock his opponents with a flurry of left and rights and thrilling aerial maneuvers.
His shoulders are down. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
What's going to happen here?
Don't do this.
Oh, gosh. Sunset.
Powerbomb planted.
Going all the way up. Harsh impact. Bang! Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Primo pops the shoulder up.
Remarkable.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Well, I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
This might be it. Oh, my. Comes in off the tag.
Dominating crossbody.
Now it's Xavier Woods in defense mode.
He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
At this point, they both look to be about evenly matched. Maybe I'd give him an edge, but not by much.
His partner wants back in this match, guys.
He looks rested and ready to go to me.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Drop down. Now leapfrog. Dodges a bullet there. Ooh! Boom, what impact! Xavier Woods is rocked and hurts silly right now.
Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all but over.
If he could just make it to his corner, these guys still have a chance. But if not, I don't see how he can overcome all this punishment and win.
Oh, man, his family has to be concerned about him right now.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
And look at the quickness by Primo.
And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Oh, nasty impact.
Tag made. Tag team maneuver on the horizon. Oh! Woods looks to be in some serious trouble here. Going for the big one.
They got it. I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, Primo and Epico, the Colons.
Another exciting...
Look who's here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Paige Absolution.
Be
from
still,
Shawan,
my
New
beating
Jersey,
heart. Mandy
Sonya
Rose,
Deville.
God's greatest creation, and the rest of Absolution are here.
I have never seen you become so mesmerized by one person, Corey.
I have never seen a person like Mandy Rose.
Oh, what about Sonya Deville?
Yeah, she's cool too.
MMA background, of course, Paige. Youngest woman in history to win a championship.
And in case you're unaware, this is her house.
How'd you get in here, Saxton?
I walked in the front door.
Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight. Oh, what impact.
Oof, kick finds it.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
Brutal knee right to the face.
And she kicks out with relative ease.
So resourceful.
She's starting to take a beating. Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
Look at this.
Cover. Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
Nice kick out there.
She's looking at it.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here.
No, she escapes it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
She's starting to feel the pressure. This is not at all where she hoped to be at this point in the match.
She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense, and quickly.
It's not looking great, but I've never seen her give less than 100%, and I don't expect that to change here. A move like that can get her right back into this match.
Immediately.
And Sonya Deville says, not this time.
Boom! A knee right to the face. Incoming! We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael.
Look at that vertical suplex.
Nice. She is on fire.
Look at Sonya Deville.
You gotta believe this one's over. This one's over, guys.
Nailed it.
And Sonya Deville says, not this time. And Sonya Deville says, not this time.
Beautiful technique. Down she goes.
And she might just stay down there this time.
Look at Sonya Deville. She's able to get out of the way there.
This could be all she wrote.
Harsh backslide going for the pin. What is keeping this competitor going? Still too fresh.
Ooh-wee.
She wants it one more time. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Ooh!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Looking a little dazed here.
Yeah, she's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole.
Vicious knee.
That could give her the momentum she needs.
Oh, yeah. She wants to finish this. Look at, ooh, what impact.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Oh, man. Here's the cover. She might just be running on instinct at this point.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Got the shoulders down. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
She's calling for it.
She's tough, but nobody's that tough.
Incoming. The cover. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Impactful slam.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Oh, and she gets out of the way.
We're looking at complete domination here.
We have seen her here before.
Harsh impact. She's back in full control now.
Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something.
Boom, what impact.
That's it. That's what she needed.
Here's a cover. Yes! Takes it! Let's take another look at these women in action.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner, Sonya Deville.
They proved who the better competitor was tonight.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
The eclectic Shinsuke.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
One of the most dangerous superstars WWE has ever known. And not only because he's a world-renowned striker, maybe the best in the whole business, you are looking at a master of mind games, a psychological warrior.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, the old European uppercut. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Into the Hurricane Rana.
Nicely done. Uh-oh! I think I know what's about to come. Super kick!
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. Too soon. Beautiful senton.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now.
He goes for the cover. All too easy for Shinsuke Nakamura to escape.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Nailed it. He has him right where he wants him.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
Right to the back of the neck.
He wants no part of the outside.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Addressing the WWE Universe, Johnny Gargano said, quote, "I've had some of my best matches in front of 50 people in a VFW hall, so imagine what I'll do in front of thousands."
With those humble beginnings, Johnny Gargano used to question if people were going to know who he was every time he entered the ring. But after a 5-star battle at NXT,
We know what's coming here.
this might not have been a wise move for him here, Michael.
You guys romanticize Johnny Gargano's 5-star battle like it means something. Having the match of a lifetime earned him 0.
How'd he do that? I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Boom! And a pin attempt.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling. Whoa, Gargano dodged that one.
Johnny's so quick.
Oh, what a kick.
Trap the arm to the neck breaker. He's playing with him now.
See if he takes the bait.
Oh, nasty impact. Nakamura is going to have to act fast here to stay in. Shoulders on the mat. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, Nakamura was all but finished, but he still has the strength to kick out and survive.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Lands this, and he is done.
You gotta believe this one's over.
He wants no part of the outside.
He's lining him up.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
He has such a wide array of offense from anywhere in the ring. Uh-oh! I think I know what's about to come.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Nakamura able to avoid damage there.
What impact.
When this guy's on, look out.
Beautiful technique. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Hooked up. Oh, what a slam. Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! He's in trouble.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
It disgusts me to think about the torment Johnny Gargano was put through by his former best friend, Tommaso Ciampa. I've never seen a man with such a desire to destroy someone's livelihood and brutalize them in an unsanctioned match.
Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown, as has been the norm over the years.
Michael alluded to Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa's unsanctioned match from NXT TakeOver New Orleans. What we saw in that match was a year's worth of pent-up aggression unleashed.
Yeah, both men had bad intentions for one another that night. I mean, who would you hate more than a friend that stabs you in the back? A true friend stabs you in the front. And that's what Johnny did just that night in New Orleans.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. He wants no part of the outside.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
This is Johnny Gargano's match now.
Back in from the floor. Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. He wants no part of the outside.
Uh-oh. Suicide dive.
He wants no part of the outside.
I know what's about. Boom! That should do it.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Johnny Gargano.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and Cesaro, the Bar.
Sheamus and Cesaro, one of the most dominant tag teams in recent WWE history. Once upon a time, bitter rivals. Now, a successful team.
Absolutely. You look at this situation as a case of where competition and rivalry builds respect, builds friendship, which in turn has built success for Sheamus and Cesaro.
Just open your eyes and enjoy one of the most physical tandems to ever do battle. No shortage of confidence, and why should there be? They don't just set the bar, they are the bar.
Here comes the commish.
Shane O'Mac.
And their opponents, first, from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds, Shane McMahon.
I wonder whose life and career Shane's here to make miserable tonight.
Oh, don't start, Corey.
Commissioner Hothead is out of his mind. Completely unlikable. You know, guys, I talked to some of the members of the Mean Street Posse. They don't want anything to do with Shane O'Mac anymore because he's such an egomaniac.
And his partner, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Go ahead, Corey. Tell us all about The Miz.
The Miz is the man who single-handedly turned SmackDown from the B show to the show. A star of stage, screen, reality television. Is there anything The Miz hasn't done?
Did The Miz pay you to say all that, Corey?
Absolutely not, Byron Saxton. I happen to be a hopeful for consideration for a Mizzy this year.
Really?
That's right.
Mizzy? Oh, come on.
That would be awesome, Corey.
That would be ridiculous.
Where would you put it?
On my mantle with my most prized possessions.
Why are you encouraging him, Michael?
I would love to have a Mizzy.
You guys are weird. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
All the way. What impact.
Incredible impact. Oh, man, that hurt.
Sheamus looking a little bit uneasy here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
Nailed it. Beautiful technique.
What a strike. Man, that hurts. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Shane McMahon right on the money with that kick out.
Shane's got a lot of fight. Harsh impact.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
What a stomp. Good grief. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. The tag team action, he's got him covered. And Cesaro easily avoids the pinfall.
Effortlessly. Gonna take more than that.
He might have it.
Throughout Cesaro's WWE career, the Swiss Superman has shown that he can do anything in that ring. Cesaro can overpower anyone.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Byron, you mentioned it a few moments ago, and I have to say that Cesaro's incredible strength and athleticism endeared him to the WWE Universe. It's how the Swiss Superman's fans became known as the Cesaro section.
Cesaro can do things in that ring that other human beings can only dream of. Heck, Cesaro can do things in that ring that human beings shouldn't be able to do, period.
There it comes. Ooh, what impact.
Something that many people know is that Miz is a proud native of Parma, Ohio, a suburb of Cleveland. But what some may not know is that Miz was the captain of his high school baseball team and was a standout on the basketball and cross-country track teams.
Oh, man, what a driver. At Normandy High School in Parma, Ohio, The Miz was a 3-letter varsity athlete. It may strike some as strange is that one of those sports was not wrestling. Instead, The Miz shined on the baseball field, basketball court, cross-country trails.
I don't know if there's anything The Miz doesn't excel in. The A-lister was a star high school athlete, ruled reality television, is a top WWE superstar, and a heavily sought-after leading man in Hollywood.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
Sheamus in pretty bad shape here. I don't recall the last time he looked so fatigued.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team.
Shane McMahon into the cover.
He's got to be running on empty at this point.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Big backdrop.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
Man, that's some attitude behind it. Since exploding onto the ECW scene in 2009, the Celtic Warrior has made a habit of beating people up.
Shane McMahon, big move coming. Look at this, Miz.
DDT!
Planted.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Talk about getting knocked into the middle of next week.
This might be it.
Oh, my. That'll put Sheamus in a bad mood.
This is Shane McMahon's chance.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something that perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
One thing you can't take away from Shane McMahon, Corey, is that he has proven to be one of the most fair and balanced leaders WWE has ever seen.
Yeah, right. As evidenced by his work as SmackDown Live Commissioner, Cole, where Shane continually cultivates a, quote, land of opportunity. How about you ask Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn about Shane's fairness?
You guys brought up a great point about SmackDown being the land of opportunity.
Not now. Not now. No.
That's a combination. Bam! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
And the odds just swung in Shane McMahon's favor.
Cesaro and Sheamus are two dominant power.
Here we go.
The Miz showing how A-listers do things out there.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Irish whip. Reflecting on what Byron said, Sheamus and Cesaro are looking for their third tag team title reign in less than a year's time. The two European natives were down to their final chance at reclaiming the Raw tag team titles.
And Cesaro and Sheamus came through in the clutch in England. Ambrose and Rollins were white hot, but the bar showed they had superior tag team chemistry.
Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess.
Boom! Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
In comes The Miz.
Shane O'Mac is trying to establish who's boss out there.
There it comes. Just breaking down the opponent. The Miz is calling for it. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, big boot. Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match. When a superstar's in a tag team match and has endured their partner, something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath. Oh, nasty impact.
This one's over, guys.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather.
And six.
Pressing finale. That has got to be it. Can Sheamus stay in this after that?
Doubtful.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
No telling where or when this will end.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing the most must-see superstar in WWE history.
Boom, what impact.
This one is over.
Momentum is fully in the corner of Shane McMahon now.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess. Oh, and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
Back now inside the ring. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. What grace. Float over.
Right to the skull.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days. In May of 2017.
They did it. Wow, what a match. Let's take another look at these guys in action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, Shane McMahon and The Miz.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
I knew these two were a great team. I just didn't know how great. Wow, they really impressed me out here.
There's a lot of pride on the line between these two athletes tonight.
Two of the proudest athletes we have ever seen in WWE. The end may be near. He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Clothesline.
I went to battle with Bray Wyatt during our time in NXT, and I don't think you can try and outsmart him or psych him out. You have to stay focused and be unafraid. That can be your only chance if you want to survive. Everybody likes a showman, but I think Samoa Joe might be taking it a little too far here.
Well, Corey, you may have just summarized the only battle plan that could be effective in a match against Bray Wyatt. for that individual to remain focused and not be lured into Wyatt's sick and twisted world.
We've seen the damage Bray Wyatt can do just by using his mind. It's almost impossible for WWE superstars to stay away from the darkness, but that's exactly what they need to do.
Back now inside the ring. He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
Boom! He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Back in from the floor. Power slam. Kick out. This one's not over yet.
Just needs to do more damage.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof.
Look at this.
Wyatt kicking some serious tail here.
Bray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
That should do it.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Will this be enough? I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
He's still in this.
Irish whip. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Here's Bray Wyatt in position now. Bray Wyatt.
Sister Abigail, delivered by Bray Wyatt. Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
That's using your head.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Beautiful technique.
This Bray Wyatt really creeps me out. Uh-oh. Look at this. Boom. Nice. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. Not today.
Joe is rolling, and he doesn't have an answer for him.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep, get rid of the self-doubt, and continue on toward victory. Bringing it back into the ring. This is it.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
He thinks he has it.
And a kick out by Bray Wyatt.
The Eater of Worlds doesn't stay down that easily.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Samoa Joe is looking to end this thing.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Thunderous slam.
What impact. And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal. Irish whip. Oh, enziguri. Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
Oh, nasty impact.
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at workers' school, that's for sure.
Ooh, what an uppercut.
Lariat.
This has been a war.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now. Now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
What a strike. Bray Wyatt with a Sister Abigail.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Ooh, what impact.
Boom, bang. So quick.
What an exploder.
What a stomp. Good grief. Submission time.
Looks like he's starting to lose it here.
And he somehow frees himself from the hold.
I guess it's going to take more than that to put him away here tonight.
Wyatt kicking some serious tail here.
Here we go. Bray Wyatt setting it up. The running senton. Crushing impact.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
Put it in the books. There's no coming back from a splash like that.
What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
How'd he do that?
Oh, no. No, this is sick.
Oh, I don't like when he does this, Michael.
This is just sick.
Bray Wyatt going into that trance, that place.
And then following it up with Sister Abigail. The cover, and this one's history. What a win. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Big win despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
Rest assured, this was not a loss for Samoa Joe. It was a mere escape for his opponent.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.
Follow the buzzer.